Shit.
Now the game begins. Game 2 of the Ninth Order versus Lemonators.
Your is back.
See, look.
So we hop on to the draft
as-
pick.
On our right, we have Jun Shakur opening with a prayer.
So for Jun Shakur, on the caster's desk, what you have to say to Jun Shakur is feed the hungry and help those in trouble. Then your light will shine out from the darkness, and the darkness around you will be as bright as noon. The Lord will guide you continually, giving you water when you are dry and restoring your strength. Isaiah 58:10.
Amen.
Amen. Amen, Jun Shakur.
Amen. Don't overfeed.
Ending world hunger.
Hopping into our band, they banned out the lizard man as they saw it was too much to handle last game.
The Dragon Boy himself. Black Dragon. She is banned. So on the side of Ninth Order, they don't want to face Sisi and Martis.
That's a lot of CC answer.
Yes, CC with the CC. Does she have any CC? Look at me tongue twisting myself.
And here we see the Aurora band coming out. Is Aurora, as we just said, after her revamp was just too good.
Yeah, solid
And
mage,
for the
solid
first
mage.
First pick, we have your average player locking in the Camilla, and Zohangoku hovering over the god. We see what we'll pick for his mage.
A vampire versus what? What's the other guy?
God is supposed to be a naked man. Oh wait, we saw your average player changing to Retri for a moment. We thought it was Camilla jungle.
They will pick the Arlot and the Vexana. Wow, quite the combination.
I think he believes in Vexana this game, so we'll see what he does for us at the caster's desk.
MJ Dior locks in the Kimi, while Haxor takes the Tyroth XP lane. Since his Yuzhong just got banned out, let's see how he fares on with Tyroth.
I believe Tyroth has a better chance of killing that Arlot, because I think nowadays Tyroth is built half tank, half damage. Really hard to deal with.
True. Some even play full damage and just nuke everything. He just has to take care that he doesn't find himself behind enemy lines. Well, the smart pickoffs.
And
But
Captain Levi locking in the Fred.
for a long time, it has been hard to find anyone that can actually 1v1 and Tyroth. His skill 2 just knocks 50 to 70% defense off of you, even if you're a tank. Captain Levi, they banned Valir and Ixia. It seems
Ixia last game. It seems Ixia last game did some damage, so they said we're not dealing with that this game.
she can stand
and it's the
way
Layla,
over there. Will this be the
It's the
Layla
Layla,
debut? The Layla debut.
Well, that's a disappointment for the caster desk. We're expecting to see something cooking in the kitchen.
He chickens out actually, so he falls back. He falls back on the Nathan, the time traveler.
Well, Inub, show us the Layla pick that we've all been waiting for. Because we know he can play a really good Layla.
True, but I think
A man.
the marksman that can really work here, let's say someone like what do you call her name? The one with the Kugisaki Nobara skin.
Oh.
But it seems Inob is going jungle this time.
Oh, I see. And how does Fab react to the Lolita pick?
I don't know. He changed his mind. He's going for Tig.
And as we all know, Fab is the #1 Lolita in Kenya. If you have any complaints, come and take me up at the caster's desk.
Can come on +1. Just pick Lolita.
He says Lolita versus anything, he'll still shit on your ass.
Beat
It
you,
destroys you, get instantly deleted.
I'll destroy you. God.
You sure you just don't know how to play Lolita?
Okay, and here we are hopping into game 2. Lemonitas hoping for a better game 2. After game 1 was an absolute disaster.
Totally destroyed. I think now they are fit. The last game they were fat. They were all fat.
The characters
we
are
have
looking
to-
sprightly. They even have a really buff guys now. You know, guys
And
that-
as our resident Tig always says, a real man never hides in a bush. So we'll see what he does.
as long as nobody sees you, they won't assume. As long as nobody sees you hiding in the bush, yeah, you can do it and just keep calm safe. A real man never hides in the brush.
Okay, and here we are hopping into game 2. The Order versus Lemonators.
All troops deployed.
So we see Inu opting to start with this blue, while Captain Levi starts with red. I guess they want to contest the lethal, and we'll see who will get out with the cabbage.
Arlott clears out the jungle area first before joining this guy on his lane, but won't it be too late? If Dairoth is level 2 already, might be a problem to deal with.
Yeah,
But
and
he's
actually we see
seems he's going to
Lemonators
hug
not
his
actually contesting.
tower.
Oh, and they're actually contesting Zohangoku the handshake on 3.
But the jungler wasn't early enough to pick the lethal, so they lose out on that. Now down to the gold lane.
Just trading autos, I see. Nothing much going on bot. And Nathan will pick up the crab. While we see both roamers actually roaming bot, wanting to see what's going on there. And Riff will be spotted by the enemy jungler and the roam.
Tigreal is forced to use the flicker. Amon ults, but it doesn't seem like it did any damage. He ulted a bit too early, but
and
Fred
fast.
will go down. He just took in too much.
That's a very good play. And looking at, they will start on the turtle as the Fred is down. But will Fred make it in time? I don't think so, because he might be going for his red. Oh, and
Let's see the
we see
choice.
Dairoth there. June forced to use the vengeance, but all for naught, as he doesn't engage anymore. And we actually have a turtle fight on our hands.
Your average player decides to zone out, but they ignore her and go straight for the turtle, but still are unable to take it. Teamfight
And Camilla
ensues.
ults on 5. Oh, and Nathan clears up the Camilla. Triple kill for the Zask. A 3 for 1. But then that ult from Camilla was absolutely exquisite. And Nathan will be killed there by the Zask spawn.
Leaving Kimi to take a lot of free tower gold from that. But it seems her damage is not really good at this point of the game. But then she scales.
And see, always in the bush.
Off to the top lane. Arlott still doesn't want to engage Dairoth head on.
And we see here Tig, as he said, a real mine never hides in the brush. Tig has been in the brush for the past 30
30
seconds.
seconds he's in the bush. I don't know what.
Maybe he's waiting to make a play.
Well, you know, as long as nobody sees him, nobody can claim he did so. Amon
and here we have
collects the
Camilla
mage.
roaming bot.
Amon just
And he will-
collects.
He stuns the mage, but he stuns your number 1 troll. We have the ult on Tig on 2. Tig pushes them into the turret, and EA number 1 troll was actually hitting the Camilla with vengeance on, hence killing himself.
They will secure those kills without much pressure. And Kimi
And
will
while
be
in
left.
top lane we have Dairoth cutting the lane. Now is able to roam to mid, buying for himself some time. And also we have the turtle spawning in the next 10 seconds.
Zask and Amon just invaded and got the better of their mage.
Oh,
Dairoth engages on
and that way,
Tigreal
and actually does a lot of decent damage to them.
they still walk away alive, so but it leaves Turtle open for Team 9th Order.
And cutting to bot lane, we see bot lane EA number 1 troll engaging on the Kimi, uses the Inspire and is able to take down the Kimi. That's a
Yeah.
nice solo kill for the marksman.
Yeah, once that ultimate comes out, Nathan just deals twice the damage.
And that we have taken
Tigreal
engaging
misses
on the
his
turtle, trying to stop
ultimate.
that.
Carmilla just catches 4 people on her ultimate. Now the whole team is sharing that damage. They end up doing a lot of damage. Fredrin tries to ult, but it seems he doesn't get anyone. Carmilla goes straight for their backline. Says no one
And Zask is
escapes.
actually killed by the knight.
Oh, Zask actually got killed. Oh.
Zask died to the knight.
Vexana just dropped a knight on top of Zask. So that will be unfortunate. Now let's see. Nathan already took the bot tower, and Kimi was unable to trade the tower. So far, each side have taken 1 tower from each other. Down the mid lane, seems something is cooking. Will Collector be caught off guard with that Zask? Vexan actually does a lot of damage. When the passive kills minions, they just explode in your face.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
It can be
Do you
quite
follow us on
it can be
the
quite the chain reaction. Vexana walks into a bush where Zask was and finds his phone. Zask immediately ults and secures the kill. Vexana is unable to escape. Even though he dropped his knight, Tigreal will be caught behind enemy lines and unable to escape. He gets taken down by 4 members of the 9th Order.
Also after expending the flash.
Ooh. The goal lead. This is a 4k goal lead in favor of the 9th Order as of now. Carmilla
Also the 9 order
cuts.
dominating on quick.
Carmilla cuts behind the tower in order to help Kimi push that tower.
Oh, and Jun Shansha could
Yeah.
cut off. Jun
dead.
dies to the arrow.
Jamani.
He baits them and gets an ult on 4 people. Let's see, but there's barely anyone to do the damage.
Bot lane Inub totally dominates, killing off 1, now 2, and double kill for both the marksman and the jungler.
There's just a lot
Which will
of
now
damage
be-
disparity here. And they push top.
As Fab was saying
The 9th Order.
in the game before, in June we trust, but June does not seem
There's no hope.
to be living up to his name.
And he's carrying a big stick. So he chased them away. Kwani, what's wrong with him? The Masais. The Masais are better.
Zask trying to get away.
But
Will he be able
but
to
I
get
don't
away?
let them.
Tigreal pushes him back, but
and he-
Fredrin just counteracts all his efforts. And then that way he's able to escape.
Zask with a little bit of BM spam recalling. We like to see that. We like to see people being feisty.
Ooh, did I see that? It seems
Blame
the 9th
June's
Order
stance.
have this
He's
game
just running
strongly
down.
under control. Yeah, the average
Troy, what
play
do you
is really
think about the Tigreal?
is actually quite
What do you
passive.
think about the Tigreal?
Okay, for my taste, is actually really passive. You know, he can easily bait that team. You see, whatever Camilla is doing, Camilla can just go right in and ult. All 4 of them gets 4 ults. Tigreal seems someone that wants to play extremely safe, and I don't think that's
Yeah.
that's befitting of a Roma, of a tank of that type.
We haven't seen any flicker ults from Rift.
He's just running around.
And he
like I
just
said.
caught 3 people in his
Don't know what-
ultimate. Carmilla just caught 3 people in ultimate, and Zask ults almost getting. He gets Vexana, but he's way beyond enemy lines.
And Direct to the flicker ult just barely misses Riff with the Tig.
Or the hammer is too heavy for him. Maybe it's too heavy. Yeah, God.
And
Guy-
going back to our gold lead, is gold lead.
Will Tigreal
10,000.
finally take initiative? They caught someone off guard, and it seems
Will they actually be able to convert it to a kill?
they got
Yes,
him.
they do. Catching the.
He wasn't able, but they had to use a lot of
But we
resources
did
on
see
him. Will
Yes,
they-
we did see a bit of miscommunication there between the Tig and Fred, but they were able to secure the kill in the end. Now we have Riff roaming around, trying to see if they're trying to start on the Lord, doing that sneaky Lord play, as they did in game 1. Oh, and in top lane we actually have a fight going on between Inub and
With our
Yeah,
boy
that's-
Jun Shakur, the Masai, the guy with the big stick.
It
Inub
seems
actually manages to finish him off.
the disparity is
He's a
just
fake one,
the
right?
damage disparity is just too big. Look at the goal lead. That's almost a 10k goal lead. It doesn't seem like they're keen on taking this load. They're going to wait for 11
and-
minutes. The 12,
Tig
12
actually wastes his ult not finding Inub. And Tig is actually cut off
he gets
and
picked off
falls
quite
to the
easily.
Kimi.
They're forcing down that
Tig
tower.
has actually... I
Let's
think they
go.
may have extended a bit, but Dyrot walks away with life. But that Roma gets shut down. Junsang Shakur overextending and dies to the Inub.
Zask is still forcing that tower. He really wants to get down with that inhibitor. While
And the
Vexana just
playmaker
still...
of...
Ooh, they actually caught
Again.
Fredrin. He said he just took a lot of burn damage, I'm sure, from that. He said you're not getting away. This is a free load
Yeah,
now.
the burn damage is acting up.
This means a free load. If Zask makes a mistake, he might just get caught out here. But I think he's providing a really good distraction. These guys are going to take... I don't think it's really needed, but the guys are so ahead in gold right now. It's now more than a 10,000 gold lead.
From the caster's desk, I don't think they might have a way back.
Maybe prayers.
Yeah. So commentators, as you wanted to get involved, so please pray for Lemonators. There will be a church service held afterwards.
Not a requiem service. Should be more like a requiem service.
And yeah, we have Lord pushing up top. Will they be able to take all 3 inhibitors from Lemonators? I think the top one will go down to the Lord charge, if I'm not wrong. And let's see what happens here. Lord is charging, and he will knock down the turret. But Lemonators, I believe, might have the damage to deal with
Only
it.
the
Tig-
tank can help.
Tigreal
and
goes
with the double,
invisible,
sir.
but both of them, both Romas set quite nicely. But the 9th order lose 3 members in that. But will they be able to take 2 more towers? It doesn't seem likely. They actually defended quite well. Lemonators
Riff
actually
has
defend.
finally woken up.
Yeah, he just went for the conceal
the Tig
flicker
is
ult.
finally-
But then at the same time,
is-
the 9th order's Roma did the same way. They went and set, both sides set, but it seems for Tigreal, you just can't move.
And moving over to Inub, he's trying to make a play on the Vexana, but Vexana drops the ult just to be safe.
Yeah, I know plays safe. He doesn't want to engage when he knows that won't amount to anything.
And as we see it from his KDA with 0 deaths and 8 kills.
Yeah, very cautious player. He's actually a really good player. That's what makes him exceptional. He knows which fights to take.
Oh, and we see Tig in the bush. He's actually caught off. Oh, but he catches 3, pushes them into it. Oh, we
Catches
have
4 of
Jun
them.
the ult.
But
Oh, Jun today's one. Inu takes down Riff. Oh, Xbox with the flicker.
too
What's
much.
that even?
Oh, the maniac. Oh, bigger.
He got the savage. It was just a perfect set. That was a perfect set from the Roma. Tigreal just killed his whole team. Someone ended up pausing the game. For some
That was
reason.
very unfortunate.
Tigreal, for what would have been a really good engage, he just turned around because of the goal disparity. There was just too much of a difference in farm. In the end, the game
Would be
over.
unfortunate. And that would
Aya, game ishaisha. Jamani June bana.
And the game is
Dude.
over.
What's
2-0.
wrong? Labda ni mgonjwa labda. Maybe June was
The ninth order take a clean 2-0 victory over LEM, and they will be moving forward. GG.
that's a clean sweep from the 9th order. Very well done.